Hi, you guys. Lady ReShell here, author and founder of Warriors Talk, where we move away from awareness towards action. This is 31 Days, 31 Facts in recognition of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And guess what, y'all? We're on day number 18. That's right, 18 days in. Tonight, we're going to talk about why you should not fight cancer alone. Before we get started, like the show, share the show, invite somebody else in on the show so that they may get this valuable information. So let's just jump right into our topic, why you should not fight cancer alone. Number one, cancer can be a lonely road to travel. When I tell you, when you get a cancer diagnosis, first off, you want to, or sometimes you feel like you want to be isolated, that you don't want to be around anybody else because you don't want to have to answer a lot of questions, right? You just want to sometimes have that pity party when you first find out, right? And this could be a lonely road to travel if you're trying to do it by yourself. But I am going to urge you not to fight by yourself. You shouldn't have to fight by yourself, especially if you have loved ones and friends that are there for you and they are willing to go to bat with you. Don't go this road by yourself. You're going to have many nights and days that you may be by yourself, but you don't have to choose to be. Let the people, invite the people that want to be there and support you on your fight. You don't have to do it alone. Number two, why you should not fight cancer alone. Cancer it's physical, it's emotional, it's spiritual. It has a big impact on your life. And the last thing you want to do is to not be balanced in those areas. When you have a support system, they help you to be balanced in certain areas. They pick up the slack for you when you're not able to do it. So the second thing why you should not fight alone is because having a support system can improve the quality of your life. There may be days when you don't even want to get out of the bed. You don't want to do nothing. You want to comb your hair. You don't want to brush your teeth. You don't want to wash your behind. Your support system is going to be there to be like, come on, let's get up, let's go, let's do some stuff. They're going to get you doing stuff that you don't want to do. You probably wouldn't do if you was by yourself, right? They may have you taking some classes. You may be going to a support group. It's going to be things that you're going to be doing that's going to improve the quality of your life. They may say, hey, let's go for a walk. Let's go exercise. And, let's start eating healthy. Let's do some mindful, exercises. They're going to help improve the quality of your life when you have people around you, when you're going through your cancer journey, when you're not alone. That company helps to boost your, not only your self-esteem, but it gives you this emotional boost, and you need somebody to contact with you emotionally when you're going through. You don't have to do it alone, and you don't need to. Number three, why you should not fight cancer alone is having a support system. Guess what? It increases your chance of survival. Yes, fighting by yourself, you feel like, I don't have nobody to fight for. Like, who's here? It's just me. I might as well just give up. It's like it's not the same. But when you have people in your corner fighting for you, pushing you, cheering you on, even when you can't do it yourself, praying for you, even when you can't do it yourself, you feel differently. You wake up in the morning, you feel like you want to keep pushing. If you have kids, you may be like, I'm doing this for my kids. You increase your chance of survival when you allow people to be around you while you're going through this horrific journey. The cancer journey is not a journey that you want to take by yourself. You don't want to take it by yourself. You want to make sure you include the people in your life that love you. Why? Because your loved ones, they deserve to be there for you, right? Allow them to feel a part of this journey. Don't make them feel like they're not a part of it. You're distancing them, they can't do anything to help you. No, find something that they can do for you. They deserve to be there to love on you. They deserve to be there to push you. They deserve to be there to share in your ups and downs, your highs and lows when you're going through this cancer journey. Allow them to take part in that journey. You know what? It'll help them to appreciate what you're going through. If they get to see physically you're losing your hair, physically you can't eat, physically you losing weight, physically you have chemo brain, if they are witnessing all of that, you having your sick days to where you can't move, you can't get up, you're so weak, If they witness that, they have a newfound appreciation, not only for the cancer journey, but other people who are going through cancer. They'll have this sensitivity towards it, right? They will appreciate you better for allowing them to be there. And then you will appreciate them better for being there during some times when you probably wouldn't want anybody else there, right? We all have days where we just want to be by ourselves and not be around anybody. When you have cancer, sometimes you cannot be left alone to be in your own thoughts. You need some people around you to love on you. Number 5, why you should not fight this cancer fight alone. Sometimes it can be an inconvenience in your life, right? Sometimes cancer, it should say, it's an inconvenience in your life, right? That inconvenience is temporary. Look at it like it's temporary, right? It's not the whole book. It's a chapter in the book. For some people, it's a page in the book, right? So it's a temporary inconvenience in your life. And for whatever reason, God allowed it to happen. Take that time to meditate on why this is happening. What can I gain from this happening? How can I bring glory to God while this is happening? How can I impact others while this is happening? Sometimes it's not even about you. Sometimes it's about other people, how you can help and impact others' lives. So just look at it as a temporary inconvenience, right? This, especially if you're a busy person, you're always on the go, always doing stuff. This is a time for you to sit your behind down, right? And do some stuff. Sit down. Maybe you always wanted to write a book. Do that. Maybe you always wanted to write a play. Do that, right? Maybe you always wanted to take a class. Do that. Maybe this is a time you can sit down and concentrate on that. Maybe you want to, build your skill on something, maybe learn a new language. With cancer, you're going to have some time to sit in your thoughts and do that. It's a temporary inconvenience in your life for you to go through, and allow other people around you that love you to support you. Number 6, why you should not go through a cancer journey alone. You will be afraid, right? You will be afraid. A cancer journey is not a pretty journey, right? I don't care how much pink you see, right? Little pink ribbons. I don't care how much pink you see. It's not a pretty journey. It's not. Some people are hospitalized more than others, right? Some people have to have blood transfusions. I had to have at least 3 blood transfusions when I was going through my cancer journey. So was I afraid to do it? Yes, I was afraid, because I'm like, okay, I didn't know what to expect going through this. Like when I knew that I needed a blood transfusion, I was having so much back pain and I didn't know what was going on with the back pain. And it was because my hemoglobin was low. And the doctor said, you need a blood transfusion. And I'm like, ew, I don't want anybody else's blood in my body. And she's like, well, if you don't, you're going to die. So you need it. So was I afraid? Absolutely. Was I afraid to go through chemo? Absolutely. Was I afraid to go through that surgery? Absolutely. Was I afraid to go through radiation? Absolutely. I was afraid. I did it afraid because I didn't have a choice. I had 5 children that was counting on me to get through this cancer journey. Had a mother and a father was counting on me, my siblings counting on me to get through this cancer journey. Grandbabies that was waiting on me that hadn't been born yet to get through this cancer journey. So yeah, you will be afraid. Cancer is it's a disease to be afraid, because even the doctors don't know sometimes why it happened and why it metastasized in others' bodies. So should you be afraid? For not for long though. I mean, you could have fear for a second, but we turn that fear into faith, because we know we serve an all-powerful God who can calm our fears, who can comfort us, who can heal us. Ask him for what you want, for what you need. That's within his will. He knows. Don't keep it to yourself. If you are a caregiver, this is for my caregivers, right? For the caregivers that are supporting someone that's going through a cancer journey, and you just, caregivers, sometimes they do it unselfishly, and they take care of somebody. You could be a spouse of someone, it could be your child, or it could be a sibling. For whatever reason, it could be a friend. If you are going to support somebody that is dealing with cancer, take care of yourself first, okay? Make sure that while you're taking care of that person, that you are taking care of you. There's no way that you are going to be able to be effective for someone else if you are not taking care of yourself. Make sure that you are exercising. Make sure that you are eating right. Make sure that you are not stressing, and then you have some way to cope with the stress. Make sure that you are going to the doctor, and you are keeping up on your doctor's appointment, right? Make sure that you're taking that time away from yourself, and you're not just sitting with that person amongst all that sickness, right? Because that could get to a person, that could weigh on a person if you're just around the sickness, and that's all this is about. Take care of yourself first. And if you feel overwhelmed and you're a caregiver, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't look like, oh, I can't take care of the person, now I got to reach out for help. No, ask for help. And if somebody offer you help, yeah, you know, somebody offer, be selective with the help, but you need it so you could take a break. So if you got to take an afternoon off just to go to a movie by yourself, get somebody to watch the person for a couple of hours. If you want to take yourself out on a date, find somebody to watch it for a couple of hours. Take that person to maybe like a support group or some type of class where they're going to be with some people that's going to take care of them while you go and take care of self. It's so important for you to take care of self before you can help anybody else. You need to make sure that you are on top of your health, or you may end up sick and somebody having to take care of you. This is for my caregivers, and for the person who's dealing with cancer. There's going to be so much and so many people giving you unsolicited and unwanted advice, right? They're going to try to tell the caregiver what to do for the cancer patient. They're going to try to tell the cancer patient what to do. Somebody had cancer, and they drank a bottle of olive oil and it went away, right? They're going to tell the caregiver, oh, you should do this for the cancer patient, and you're going to feel overwhelmed with all of this unsolicited advice. So if anybody comes to you as a cancer patient, anybody comes to you as a caregiver, and they have all of this unsolicited advice, just say, you know what, yeah, okay, I'm going to mention it to the care provider, to the doctor. The doctors are already on top of it. I'll mention it to them and let them and see what they say about it. Always throw it back on the doctors and stuff, because some people giving you advice, they don't have no degrees. They have not one degree. They haven't even went through cancer, but they want to give you all the advice in the world. So at this point, you need to trust yourself. Trust that you can take care of your loved one. Trust that you're doing the best thing that you can for your loved one. You're seeking out the best advice, and you're doing everything that you can to take care of them. So trust yourself. Do not allow them to have you doubting how you're taking care of this person. And if you need some help, then you go and get into a caregivers group. They have groups out here for people who are taking care of individuals. And then you get to see what other caregivers are going through, right? You shouldn't have to be doing all of this by yourself. Number 11, and this is for my caregivers who are taking care of someone with cancer. All help is not good help. Some people want to come over and just be nosy to see what's going on with the person that has cancer, because they're not privy to the information, right? So you can be selective in who you want to help, right? But do accept help, but be selective. You don't want someone around the person who has cancer and they are causing so much disarray. And you don't want that. You want it to be a good, clean, calm, nurturing environment for that person. So be selective when people are trying to help you, and know that all help is not good help. Number 12, helping this patient regain a sense of normalcy. So when you have somebody supporting you, right? You being around them, supporting them, is helping them feel normal, helping them feel like themselves again. and not feeling like this cancer just disrupted my world, and now what am I going to do? No, you helping that patient make it feel like their life is normal, right? Again, cancer it's a temporary inconvenience in your life. So if you are a loved one around that person, you're a friend around that person, then try to make things as normal as possible. Don't let cancer be the elephant in the room that you never talk about it. No. You have the conversation, allow them to initiate the conversation when they want to talk about it. And then you talk about it. And then at that point you ask questions or whatever. But don't every time you see them, you asking them about, oh, the cancer. And no, they don't want to hear that. When they are ready to initiate the conversation, allow them to initiate the conversation. But just be there to help them regain a sense of normalcy in life. All right. Number 13, help them to reduce stress. Help them to reduce stress. And part of helping them to reduce stress is being very selective of the people who come over to the house, people who you let get through on the phone, people who you let send them messages through text. Like, filter all that stuff to you, and then you filter it to them. I always say send one mass email, one mass text, so you don't have all this stuff coming in. You control how the information gets out to other people. You control it, right? Help them reduce as much stress as possible when they are going through this cancer diagnosis, because they need all of their energy to go towards fighting, to go towards healing. So number 14, when it comes to why you shouldn't be fighting cancer alone and you have a caregiver there. If you are a caregiver, you need to be present. You need to be present to this journey. Don't just be there. You on your phone, you got your earphones in, you reading a book, you doing everything but really giving that cancer patient, or I don't want to say cancer patient, your loved one, attention, right? Let them know. Allow them to know that you are there and that you are present, even if y'all sitting in silence. Be present. Now, if you have a book out, maybe read it to them, right? If you got your phone, maybe play some music that they like. But be present to, what's going on around you with that person. Allow them to have or feel that this is a safe space for them to open up and really tell how they feel. So don't be there, as a caregiver, but you're not there. You're not present. You're only there in the physical. If you're going to be there, then be all in. Be there emotionally, right? Be there for them mentally, right? Be there for them spiritually, right? Be there for them. Be present. All right, you guys. So that's all I have for today when it comes to why you shouldn't fight cancer alone. No one should fight cancer alone. Having a support system, again, is crucial to you surviving cancer, whether that be a support group or it be a support, close-knit family, friends, whatever it is. You need to have some support when you are going through a cancer diagnosis. Don't you dare fight this alone. It's not healthy for you. You will have a better outcome when you have a loving support system around you that is pushing you, supporting you, and even shielding you from negative things that could stress you out and have your treatment in an uproar. So, again, this was day 18, why you shouldn't fight cancer alone. I want to make sure that I talk about our event that's coming up September. I'm not September, you guys. It's October. October the 22nd is our Survivors Night of Reflection Gala. Yay, I'm excited. It's going to be Saturday, October 22nd, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Crystal Sky Banquet Hall, 7941 West 47th Street in McCook, Illinois, which is not too far from Chicago. If you are a survivor, guess what? You're free. You are free. All I need you to do is to register. That's all I need you to do. If you are not a survivor, I need you to donate $40. If you don't plan on coming to the event, make a donation, because your donation is going to help pay for the event, pay for the awards, pay for my photographer, help. It's going to also help us to pay for the warrior in battle recipient who we are going to award with some money. This is a person who is having financial difficulties right now because of their cancer journey. I need your help. I cannot do it alone. I can't do it alone. I can't take all the money out of my pocket and pay like that. I've been doing this. This is year 6. So I need your help. We are 501c3. You guys, you can write it off on your taxes. Donate the $40 ticket price, and it'll cover the survivors that are coming free. They're going to get a delicious meal. They're going to have Tracy Kincaid. She released her new single, The Time Is Now. She's going to be singing. Then I have an amazing speaker, Dion Davis, who's coming all the way from Georgia, and she's going to be talking on our theme, A Season to Emerge. We're going to have an award ceremony. We're going to have our prayer circle. We're going to honor those that have gone before us. And we're going to crown a survivor of the year. You guys need to be in the place. And if you can't be there, I need you to donate. I need you to donate. Again, your donations go towards our Warrior in the Battle Fund that we use to support those who are fighting cancer. All right, you guys, that's my time. I got to go. But I will see you tomorrow for day 19, or 31 facts, 31 days in recognition of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is your host. I am Lady ReShell, cancer advocate, survivor, and the founder of Warriors Talk, where we empower individuals to take action that leads to a healthier lifestyle.